Y'all. This video is sponsored by the month of September and my birthday. Alright, so welcome back to the channel, you guys, and welcome if you are new. It is me, your bald-headed senpai, getting into so many birthday month shenanigans, depending on whenever I edit and get this video uploaded, which, you know, knowing me, could be in December. In my last video, my last August haul video, I told you guys to go absolutely wild, to go absolutely feral for the manga, for the anime, for whatever it was, because I wanted you to celebrate my birthday month by making horrible life choices. And I hope you did. I definitely made some of the not best life choices, financial choices. In the words of Professor Otaku, poor Wallet-kun is deceased at this point. But I got so much really cool stuff. Some of it I bought, some of it was gifts, some of it was money for gifts for myself. So all in all, it was a great month for me. Yeah, so I hope you guys had a good one. I hope you bought everything that you wanted, and every time you made a bad choice, I hope you were thinking, it's what bald-headed senpai would want, because it's absolutely what I wanted. Shout out to Kier and Tommy and Short Wrist Manga. They also had September birthdays. I would say that normally I definitely try to be a little kind of sorta like some type of order. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen today. There's like a stack of manga and figures over here. There's five, six something boxes over here. It's stuff everywhere, stuff that makes me so happy. Yes, without further ado, let's start cracking open some birthday packages. I love that this thing is wrapped like a brick of... Cool, yay! So from Akari, I got volumes 1 through 3 of A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School. I just really like the covers, and somebody was selling them for like dirt cheap plus free shipping. So yeah, I went ahead and picked those guys up. So super excited to try that. Let's break into the Amiami box. This is my first order that has arrived from Amiami. I was a little worried about ordering from them just because they don't give you like a total or a shipping price or anything when you check out for the pre-orders and stuff like that. But it was my birthday month, so I just decided to risk it. I was like, look, if they charge me $100 in shipping, I'm gonna cry. Let's be honest, I'm gonna cry, but I'm gonna be happy. And they did not charge me $100 in shipping. I think it was like $8 or something. So I ended up getting the Jujutsu Kaisen mascot 6-box thing or whatever. And that is the face of regret. Why did I try that? I have small hands. Okay. So we've got Yuji. These are very well taped. They all have Yuji on the front. Okay. Because it's not Yuji, it's Sukuna. Can we just admire how small and happy and evil he looks? Why are these taped so tightly? I don't understand. Fushiguro Megumi. Very cute. Nobara! Wait, you can't really see right there. Gojo Senpai. Nanamin! And last but not least, of course, the last one that I get is actually going to be Yuji. And it is! I'm very pleased and very happy with that. So yes, let me see. Next, we've got... I don't know. God, I don't even need a knife for this one. Maybe I do. Yes, I know what you are. Phantom Tales of the Night Volume 1. I've been wanting to try this one out. It's an absolutely beautiful cover. There's nothing else to it. It's just pretty. And I couldn't find number 1. It was out of stock and right stuff, so I went ahead and ordered a copy from Mercari, and yay! Excited for that. Okay, I guess we can just do this one. Ooh, okay, cool. This is Yu Yu Hakusho Volume 6. So I had ordered the entire series, I don't know, sometime in March or April or something like that, off Right Stuff. And then I had a couple volumes that were still back ordered, and I still haven't gotten them, and that makes me really sad. Where did the sunshine go? Disrespectful. But yeah, somehow when I was like looking back at my order, I realized I did not order Volume 6. So I went ahead and grabbed me a copy off Mercari that was only a little over retail, and it had free shipping. I'm a free shipping hoe. If it's got free shipping, sign me up, fam. Okay, so this is the last box before the big Right Stuff box. So yes, I think. It's like Spider-Man to the top. Please let go. Cool, so I got Crying Freeman Volume 3. I ordered Volume 4. No, I found Volume 4. We'll get to that later. Yes, I picked up Volume 1 and 2 in Maryland. Found a really cheap Volume 3 that is in pretty good condition, only a little yellowing at the top, from Canada. So that was pretty great. It actually got here in like 5 days, so woohoo to the Canadian postal system. You rock. Sweet. So there's stuff sitting on top of my Right Stuff boxes, so we're gonna jump to something else. I went to a local comic book shop in my area. I haven't been into comics in like 5-ish years or whatever, so I just kind of went like on the whimmiest of whims. Yeah, that's a thing. Completely, absolutely blown away. I might show like some pictures of stuff that I saw in there. Wow, the sunshine is really killing me today. Like, please get it together. But yeah, so I went in there and it was just kind of one of those old, dusty, completely unorganized stuff everywhere, kind of treasure caves or whatever. And basically the guy was like, yeah, in the past month we bought 7,000 volumes of manga, and I was like, oh cool. So I go in, and of course there's a whole batch of like backstock issues, stuff everywhere, spiders, all that good stuff. And then as soon as you turn, there's like this whole anime cave section, like figures lining the ceiling, on the wall, all kinds of art books and stuff like that, and just this big wall of manga and boxes of manga everywhere. It's absolutely amazing. There was so much cool stuff, and probably way more cool stuff that I had no idea about. But yes, so all of that to say, this is what I got from there. I ended up finding volume 4 of Crying Freeman. Everything there at the little comic book store, I say little, but it's not little, it's actually quite large, was retail. It's just an old like sticker or whatever, but the series is out of print, so I was happy. What I'm really excited about are these singles for 20th Century Boys. I cannot find the Perfect Editions volume 1 through 3 right now. I should have gotten them during the Right Stuff sale, but I held out for Bride's Story, and I was rewarded for that. But I missed out on 20th Century Boys Perfect Edition ones, and I really want to read it. So since they had so many, I got volume 2, volume 4, and I probably will slowly, actually no, not slowly, I'll just be picking some more of them up, and they are in super great condition. They look yellow, but they aren't. The lighting in here is just absolute crap because of the sun right now. And then I got volume 14 of Barakamon, slowly but surely picking up more volumes whenever I see them. And then I got volume 6, volume 7 of Honda-kun. And then the last thing that I found there that I was really excited about was a whole batch of figures, and one of them was my super cute, amazing son, Rengoku. It's so great. I feel like I missed out on like every single figure that he had coming out because they were all out around the time the Demon Slayer movie came out, and that was when we all fell in love with Rengoku, so they were just like snatched up real quick. I know people were selling the look up Rengoku for like, I don't know, like I saw one on my card for like $100 plus like $11 in shipping. Like, please take a nap. Please take a nap. Like, he's my son and I love him, but take a nap. I love him so much, my little tiny son. We absolutely look the same. I love it. And let me actually take him out. I am so rough on boxes. I'm glad I'm not one of those collectors that cares about them. Look at him! Oh my gosh, he's taped everywhere. Jeez. Free him! Oh, Rengoku, no. JK, Rengoku, yes. Look at him! Ah, my son! Ah, he's so cute. Oh, their heads move! Like, you can tilt them up and stuff like that. Ah, hi, son! Hi! I love you! Oh my gosh, this must be what parenthood feels like. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. Okay, we'll just do some of the other manga stuff that I have picked up. So, we can start off with Neon Genesis Evangelion. I watched this a long time ago, early in my anime birth, and I really don't remember anything about it. And honestly, I'm really excited to see if it's really as good as you all say it is, or if you guys just like to hear yourself talk. After that, we got Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 4 of Blood on the Tracks. So, y'all, I haven't read anything by Shujo Oshimi, but I feel it in my soul that I'm gonna love him, that he's gonna be like my second favorite mangaka of all time. I just feel it. You know when you feel it and that feeling is right? That's that feeling I got about Shujo Oshimi. Like, I'm about to love Shujo Oshimi the way Book Vibes loves Junji Ito. Continuing on with the first two volumes, I got Volume 3 of Undead Unluck. I got Volume 2 of Yakuza Lover. Y'all, this is like absolute garbage. Like, there's really no redeeming quality as far as like plot or character or story or development or anything like that, but it's so good and I love it. It's like if the CW made a manga. Everything on the CW is trash, but half of it is good trash. You know what I mean? Cool, I got Volume 2 of Mashal. Yes, I still continue to say it like that. The Florida in me just jumps out sometimes. I didn't get around to reading Volume 1, but I flipped through it, and just a couple of the whatchamacallit scenes that I did see were just so funny. I was like, I'm gonna keep going, and I'll get to reading it eventually. Finally, Volume 2 of Star Wars Rebels. I am so excited. I feel like this was a good couple of months for it to come out, and I love Star Wars. I specifically very much so love Star Wars Rebels. It's an animated series. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It looks like it's for kids. Star Wars Rebels is for everybody, okay? And that's just where I'm gonna leave it. Watch it. Next, we got Volume 7 of Living Room Matsunaga-san. Y'all, as soon as I picked this up, I went home, dropped everything, and just bam, knocked that bad boy out. It is still continuing to be like really great. I'm really loving Miko and just her journey. It is still so cute and adorable. I hope that wasn't like a spoiler or anything like that. My bad if it was. Next, I picked up Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito. This is my second Junji Ito work, so I am really excited to, of course, get into his stuff. And oh, it's embossed. Ooh, sensory overload. Give me a moment. Yeah, that's really satisfying. Next, these were used and they are not in the best of condition, but I found Volume 1 through 5, which I believe is the complete single series of Revolutionary Girl Utena. So again, this was another series that I ended up watching a long time ago. Volume 1, here's Volume 2. Like, just look at that. It's so pretty. Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. I don't know. It's beautiful and it's colorful, and I'm excited to re-dive into that. Next, I bought Volume 1 of the Vybez of Inuyasha. Y'all, I'm pretty sure in the last video, I gotta stop saying last, like I know what order I upload stuff. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how I had a really strong love-hate relationship with Inuyasha. And I think at some point I was like, yeah, maybe one day I'll tell you guys if you want to know. I'm gonna tell you anyway. So, back in the day when I was young, middle school, high school, all that great stuff, and Inuyasha was coming on Adult Swim, and I wasn't old enough to stay up and watch it because I had to go to bed early. So my mom, being the real OG that she is, she would record the series for me, and then I would end up watching it. And yeah, so that's how I first got introduced to Inuyasha. And then of course they did that thing where like there's a pause in the series, they were waiting to animate the rest of it, whatever the case may be. There was just like a lull in it or whatever, and I was really desperate to watch it. So baby me made a eBay account and ordered some Inuyasha bootlegs from Japan. Yes, pirating before Luffy made pirating cool again. They came like just the fakest that you could ever imagine. At the time, I didn't realize that the series that I had gotten wasn't finished. I don't know why I just did one quote, mild spoilers ahead, but the way that they broke it up through like the first whole 120 something plus episodes, and then the ending of that one was the shard gets rebroken again, and everybody's like, well, wow, the shard is broken again, let's just go ahead and be friends and redo this whole journey again. I was just like, what the heck? Because I didn't realize that the series like kept going. I think they called it like Final Cut, Final Century, something finally, whatever. But I didn't realize that. So I thought that that was just the way that the show ended, and I've honestly hated Inuyasha ever since. And I mean, I'm petty, but I wasn't petty enough to not finally watch the other, whatever it was called, the final like last 25 26 episodes that really ended the series. And I watched it, but it was like years later, and by then I was just like, you know what, goodbye Inuyasha, goodbye. But anyway, so I feel like maybe it's time for me to stop holding a grudge. Figured I would read the manga and maybe try and give Inuyasha another chance. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, the end. Next. And these guys were all used because we shouldn't support this mangaka by buying his stuff new because he's a terrible person. I ended up getting the Vybez editions of Rurouni Kenshin. So there's volume 1. These are so heavy. Volume 2 and volume 5. Yeah, whenever I find some more of these ones, I will pick those up. Wow, there's really no space for anything now. Okay, give me a second to... Yes. So now that I made some space, we can go and we can hit the last few boxes. This specific part of this video that is sponsored by the month of October was actually sponsored by my mother. So thank you, Mom. And yes. Yay! Okay, so I had a back-ordered copy of Laid Back Camp Volume 1, which is like 3 months too late, and I ended up picking up one that I found in Books and Barnes & Noble somewhere, so I'm probably gonna gift this to somebody. Requiem of a Rose King, Volume 1. I think it's supposed to be like Game of Thrones shenanigans. Very turbulent. I wanted to try it. Okay. The rest of my Blood on the Tracks, so Volume 3, Volume 5, and Volume 6. So I am very excited to get into that. It's the box number 2. So many goodies in here. Let me see if I can pull stuff out one at a time. Oh my gosh, everything's awful. Wow, this is packed so well. Alright, so I ended up getting Vinland Saga Volume 1. More Shuzo Oshimi goodness. So I got Shino, can't say her name. I'm sorry I'm not showing you guys any pictures. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4 of Flowers of Evil. Next we got, okay, that's the back. We got Volume 4 of Inside Marie. Oh my gosh. Volume 5, Volume 6, and Volume 7. Last, probably definitely absolutely not least, we have Ikigami, the Ultimate Light. 2, volume 3, volume 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and volume 10. So that, okay, I got him. Everything fell. Yeah, chaos. It is my life. But yes, back to it. So I ended up getting the entire, there's ones over here, but I'm not gonna hold them up because my arms are tired. I got the whole series of Ikigami now, 10 volumes. The artwork in this is so cool. I've reread volume 1 a couple of times now. Cool, look at all that emotion. And so the main guy on the front, it is his job to pass out these 24-hour pre-death warnings and stuff like that. And so it's an episodic story about what people do once they've gotten their death ticket and all that kind of stuff. The first volume is so good, and I'm so sad that I had to wait for forever for this Right Stuf box to get in, but I am so excited to read it. Just absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So GeminiManga, good recommendation, and I will get that review to you soon. Yeah, so that was everything that was in that box. And hi, son. Hi. It's so cute. I love him. Okay, cool. Segueing into something completely different. I also ended up getting some really cool albums this month. There's a whole batch of them that I'm not going to show you because I really don't like, they aren't Japanese or anime related, so okay. I ended up getting Baby Metal Live at the Tokyo Dome, 5 LP, all on black. It is so good. I love Baby Metal. And oh yeah, they were releasing like 10 to 13 live albums in between September and October. I wanted them all, but I would honestly have had to sell my liver to afford them all because they're imports. So this bad boy was like $100+, which my brother bought for me. Thank you, little brother. But yes, absolutely amazing, and it's so good. I've listened to it twice already. I have one more coming in sometime October, and yeah, it's great. There's so many of their live albums that they only release on like DVD and on Blu-ray, so you can't really listen to them unless you like buy the DVDs and Blu-rays, which are like dummy expensive. I mean, like range from like $50 to $60. And honestly, I'd rather just pay $70 to $100 for a live album. Like, I'm sorry. That don't make no type of sense mathematically, financially, but it's what I do. And then also, Neon Genesis Evangelion One Last Kiss. Utada Hikaru does the music. And y'all, I love Utada Hikaru since before Kingdom Hearts, just so y'all know how deep the love goes. One of my life goals is to have Utada Hikaru's entire discography on vinyl, and most of them are out of print right now, and they are only made available in Japan, so they're dummy expensive, anywhere from like $150 to $250. So I don't know when that is ever going to happen, but it's gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Today's not that day. And I settled with this one, which wasn't too bad. It was a pickup from my local record store. The Baby Metal was as well. Asked them to special order it for me, and this one is on clear. So yeah, really excited for that. So I'm gonna put those back on my turntable. Cool, so more goodies from my mother. This is a really long video. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate editing it. What did I do? I ended up getting, All Might is definitely my favorite character from the series. He is my father. Can you see the family resemblance? Of course you can. Yeah, so funny story, I had asked my mom to get me this for my birthday, and she ended up getting the glow-in-the-dark one after she had already gotten me the standard non-glow-in-the-dark version. Father like daughter. So now basically I have two super huge All Might Funkos, and everything is great. Whenever I'm able to go to a con again, I think I'm gonna have Chris Sabbath sign my glow-in-the-dark one, and I want him to put the clench your cheeks and yell smash. And I think that there's enough room on this big guy for that. So yes, yes. All right, cool. So y'all, we're almost done. I have one more. Oh, my God, looking pretty bad. Ouch. these are all things that I ended up buying from like multiple Barnes and Nobles. I ended up going to one that was like an hour away, specifically looking for one volume, volume 2 of Golden Kamuy, that I could not find anywhere, but I got there and I got it. And that's all that really matters. So volume 2 of Golden Kamuy. Really cool artwork. Oh yeah, and I got volume 3 at another place. But I am really excited to finally be able to continue that. I got volume 2 of BL Metamorphosis. This was actually for somebody, but they ended up getting it, but it was okay because I also needed volume 2 anyway, so it all worked out. Volume 18 at this random other local comic book shop. They literally had like 15 volumes of manga, but they had this one, so it's great. Just still slowly but surely picking up all of the Hunter x Hunter until I finish. I think I was gonna say I thought that I had at least half the series, but let me stop lying. I don't. It's like a quarter of what I have. But anyway, we'll get into it when we get to it. Finally got volume 3 of Our Dreams at Dusk. So this one was out of stock for a while. I felt like I was waiting for it to come back in stock for like a month or two. And finally I was able to order it at my local bookstore, and I'm very happy that it finally came in. So now I have the whole series of this and I can finally read it. I finally got volume 1. Yeah, I think minus Happiness, I am up to date with all of the Shujo Oshimi stuff. So super excited for all of that. Sweat and Soap volume 9. Yeah, we only got 2 more volumes and I'm not ready. I'm just not ready, y'all. So I ended up getting this cool series called Murcielago, maybe that's how you say it, and it has some really cool, interesting art. And basically it's about this woman who loves women and loves killing people, and she used to be a serial killer, but now she works as like a government hitman or whatever. As soon as you open up, she's like, I mean, I can't show you, but she is banging it out. She is giving this girl the work. And I was like, consider me a woman of culture. Just look, like, that's a really great cover. I finally found volume 2 of Dead Mouth Death Play. Queen D, volume 3 of Demon Prince of Amuchi House is here, and I will read it and I will get back to you on it, but I trust you. So I'm gonna go in reading this with hope in my heart that I'm gonna like this series. And last, I got Getter Robo Devolution volume 2, and I read the first one back in like my very first manga haul and I liked it, and it was just really cool to see this one for that was my very dramatic, very over the top, very unchill manga haul and unboxing for my birthday month. If you got through this whole thing, eat some ice cream. You deserve it. I'm about to go have some ice cream, and I shouldn't be because I'm lactose intolerant, but that's not gonna stop me. Not today. Yes, if you ended up going crazy, balls to the wall, absolutely feral in your manga, anime, anything purchases, and you blamed me for it, which I hope you did, let me know in the comments. I want to see what you guys got, what you guys are reading, what y'all are up to, and just all of the fun that you had in the month of September. Again, if there's any more September babies out there, happy birthday! I hope that the month was great and amazing and wonderful for you because you deserve it. But yeah, I think that's everything. Again, thank you for making it this long with me. Editing this is gonna be such a bother, but I will get it done for you. Have a great October and happy Halloween. Senpai out.